The Secret Life of Pets 2. Sorry, just pawing around with you guys. I got the chance to go on another Mexico day. Oh my god. I actually went to go see The Secret Life of Pets 2. And in case if you didn't get the chance to see it, the first one, it's actually a documentary of what we are all very suspicious of. Just like in Toy Story, it's another documentary about what happens with our toys. So sticking to it. But yes, so it's actually a fun movie. I got the chance to actually enjoy it. And I don't want to give away all of the plot, but they do put a couple of like fun life lessons in there. And there were a few kids in the audience who got the chance to actually enjoy the film as well. So let's start with the first aspect of Secret Life of Pets 2. The first thing that I want to talk about is the fact that they managed to still keep the multiple storylines going and yet still intertwining. Because I wasn't sure if it was just going to start off as one big adventure or if they were going to kind of keep a similar formula to what they had in the first film. So you start off watching Snow Bunny, or Captain Snow Bunny, wanting to kick butt because he's a superhero in his head, much like all the rest of us. So, he's going on his journey on being a superhero, and it sounds silly, but it's not as silly as it sounds. Also, Max goes on his own like little adventure, and so does Gidget. So Max's adventure involves more or less having to deal with having a child around him. So it's cute because sometimes people say, oh, your pets, they get jealous of the kids, and that's not necessarily always the case. So for me personally, my cat actually used to sleep in my crib. Now, her name was Missy. She was actually older than me, so when she passed away, I was 25 and she was still older than me. And it was quite interesting kind of like seeing that aspect, I guess, from the pet's perspective, because if anything was ever going down, if you're a pet owner, you get it. My cat was always there, very comforting. And for those who are dog lovers, or like, cats don't do things like that, mine did. I don't know what's wrong with anyone else's if theirs happened to do it. But then again, dogs aren't always affectionate as well. It depends on the person and the relationship you actually have with your pet. So my cat in particular, we get in my crib, we did everything together, and the truth be told, I didn't have friends growing up, so I just stuck with my cat. I was always home, so I stayed with my cat, and I did what kids do. They mimic their pets, which is exactly what this kid does. So Max goes from not liking kids to going, I don't like kids, but this one's mine. You know, which is actually exactly like how Missy was. Missy couldn't stand kids. If a kid tried to pull on her tail, she would tear them up in a second. No hesitation whatsoever. Let me come by, and she would just let me drag her by her tail. I would just be like, come on, Missy, we're going to the room. Like, there was no hesitation whatsoever. So I kind of like, for me, gave me like a little bit of nostalgia to be like, oh my god, I remember that. So that was fun. And that's Max's, I guess, his journey in the film on dealing with having a kid and wanting to protect him from things, and learning to actually be a braver dog, because my dog was never brave. Ever. In fact, he could have learned a couple of things from Max. Now, Gidget's fun storyline. So with her, of course, we all know she's madly in love with Max. That's no spoiler there. But she is entrusted with something very, very important by Max, and it turns into this gigantic adventure of her needing to learn how to be a cat. So I'm not going to explain how that happens, but now she has to learn how to be a cat, which is funny because if you really think about it, most little dogs tend to act like cats anyway. I would know. My bandit acted like that as well. So it was kind of cute, like watching the lessons on how to be a cat. Like destroying things like like casually. So that was a lot of fun. And then when they finally intertwine all three of these lines together, you get to really like see, okay, this is where the big payoff is, and where all their life lessons kick in. So I did enjoy that. And one of the biggest lessons that they show is, one, you can accomplish anything, you can learn anything, and if you believe in yourself, then yes, go for it. I got that from Snow Bunny, because he believes in himself as a superhero. He's very serious about this, and because he's so serious about it, he manages to really actually save the day as a true superhero. In regards to Max's lesson is overcoming your fears. You know, the best way to deal with your fears is to pretend you're not scared. And it's cool how they managed to, like, I guess, embellish that lesson in with him. With Gidget, you can learn anything, and apparently she can learn how to be a cat. Meow. So that was one of the main things that I did enjoy about the film. I thought it was very cute. The humor in it was very well played, especially when it came to the aspect of having cats. They really hammed that one up really well, especially when, like, cats want to get you up. They have a tendency to, like, get up, get up. Hey! I'm hungry, and if you don't, or cut cameras off, you know how cats are. But yeah, I found it quite humorous, probably because I've been with cats my whole life. I've only had one dog. I can't say that I had a second one, even though technically I lived in a house with one. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful husky. But yes, they do touch base on the little things that cats tend to do with their owners. And I enjoyed every second of it. I do have to admit to that. The other thing that I can say is it's fun. It's a lot of fun. It's something, you take your niece to, your daughter to, your son. Kids were having a blast in the theater, and that's one thing I can definitely say about the reaction from the kids. There was only a couple of scenes that they got scared of, but it's more or less because it involved wolves, and the wolves were supposed to be like the bad guys. I did think it was interesting that the villain was Russian, and which was interesting because I was like, this is interesting. Why are the villains always Russian? I don't understand. Like, they always manage to slip that one in there. But I guess because the accent sounds so harsh, I guess, to American ears. So I guess they're like, oh my god, what is he doing? He could be telling you, I'm going to make sweet love to you. And it's just like, no! Like, I will make sweet love to you. I don't know how to do a Russian accent. It's terrible. But, but I definitely would recommend this movie. I think if you just want to enjoy it, head out with your friends. I think for kids, this would definitely be like 5 out of 5 CADMAs. Woo! I think for adults, I think it'd be 4 out of 5, only because you get to enjoy it. It's humorous, it's fun with your friends, especially when you know that it's true what pets do when you are not there. I'm telling you, Secret Life of Pets, Boss Baby, and Toy Story, those are all documentaries. Mark my words. But yes, it's definitely a fun movie. I really did enjoy it. I thought it was really cute. I enjoyed the first one. The first one had me cracking up. I also enjoyed the other comedic scenes of Max trying to overcome his fears. It was interesting because it reminded me of my dog, because my dog was scared of everything. Like, besides the fact that I was his pack leader, he was scared of anything, he would immediately come get me. Like, nah, I'm not going over there. Like, he didn't even want to take walks when it was like rainy because he was so prissy. He'd be like, oh, it's so wet out here. Pick me up. Like, he was very quick for that. So I enjoyed it because I think for any pet owner, really bring a smile to your face and really, really make you laugh. And see from the perspective in this documentary on how pets see kids, their adventures, and even the adventures that kids put them through. Like Captain Snow Bunny. For those of you who saw the first film, tell me what you think about the film. The first film. If you're gonna go see the second one, tell me what you think. Come back here, let your girl know what you actually thought of the second film. And yeah, I'm actually hoping that maybe they'll do like a third one, just something more fun, but I'm not sure what adventures they could really go on, even though I do have to give Snow Bunny some credit. He looks really good with a wig and some lipstick. I'm just putting it out there. I also, my favorite part about the film, before I go, I enjoyed Harrison Ford. He was my favorite part of the film. Like, he really was. I love Harrison Ford because he didn't kill his wife. I don't care. What movie is that from? Make sure you guys click that button down there to subscribe, and be sure to leave some comments, likes, thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know what's going on in your head. And do you like films like this? Do you believe, like me, that these are real life documentaries in animation form? Okay, like I'm totally onto this theory. But yes, hope you guys enjoyed this review. I know it's a little bit shorter, but I kind of just, it's a fun kids movie, and it's exactly what you would anticipate, especially if you saw the first one. If you haven't seen the first one, you're not missing anything if you're watching the second one so suddenly. It's an independent film by itself, so I think that's pretty awesome as well. Thank you guys so much, and be sure to whoop whoop. Oh wait, I didn't do it right. Ha! Whoop whoop. Come on, I'm so cute. Meow, 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 meow.